This was me just taking that deck concept I'd already built further and splashing another color, blue. Well, blue, just tough. Let me show you the modern reanimator I already built. So I built a black-white reanimator with Zombify as the other reanimate spell. It's 4 mana reanimate. Debtor's Knell is like 22 cents. From where? Show me. I will buy it if it's that cheap. So these are ideally here. And then you got a lot of different choices. I'm actually running Grave Titan in this one. Am I in a queue? No. I'm not. So I actually took this, I saw another streamer using Gemstone Caverns and Pull from Eternity. I thought that was really cool, so I wanted to try it. And this is the result of that. You want to see this deck? It's actually really cool. There's a difference between good and cool, though. Deck is cool, I wouldn't necessarily say it's good. It needs some tuning. But it's pretty consistently turn 4 reanimating something. Relatively consistent. I think the blue deck would do a better job, though. I think the Esper reanimator would do a better job. The other one. Isn't Zombify strictly worse than Unburial Rites? Yes, Naders, we're already running the playset of Rites. I can't run 8 Unburial Rites. You can't actually, that's not legal. You only get 4. You only get 4. So if we keep this one, we get to Entomb the Grizzlebrand. I can show you how that works. Oh, fudge. No. I was supposed to say we want to be on the draw. We gotta mulligan this. It's a 1-lander. You keep here. This is at least going to 2. Why the hell was I trying to run Tech Edge in this thing? Is it just a 1 of Tech Edge? Wow, I was also running Ghost Quarter? That's not right. Well, we're getting punished for it here. I'm not mulliganing to 5, though. Gemstone Mine belongs in the balance deck, says Tempack. Why? What makes you say that? Oh, you're fine, McTaters. You're perfectly fine. Sulfurous. Okay. Okay. Is this a mirror match? And by mirror I mean he's the Goryo's Vengeance combo deck and I'm a much slower reanimator. Nope, he's Mind Crank combo. Alright. But he just discarded 2 of them. Remind me to be on the draw next game, because we're supposed to be. You're supposed to do that. Crumbling Necropolis. Okay, so Grixis Mind Crank. Got it. I know what you're up to. Gemstone. So we're gonna need a black source, and I'm gonna need a way to pitch this Grave Titan. Now, if I had a white creature to exile with the Shining Shoal, I could pull from Eternity it. What about Goryo's Vengeance? I only own 1 Naders. It's not a permanent reanimate Naders. I wanted to make a permanent, like, we're trying to keep the creature that we're reanimating, and unfortunately I only have, how many targets for a Goryo's? Well, you wouldn't want a Goryo's and Iona. The only one that you'd actually want a Goryo's is the 2 Grizzles. None of these legendaries, I only run 4 legends, first of all. Second of all, there's only 2 that I'd actually want a Goryo's. The rest you want to keep in play. Can you explain the pull from Eternity? It's really simple. Well, it's not simple. Whoa, Mole Drifter. So basically, we exile either via the Gemstone Caverns Gemstone exiles a card in your hand at the beginning of the game, or you can Shining Shoal a white creature, so in our case that would be Elish Norn, Iona, Imperial Archangel, Ashen Rider, Blood Baron, and Viscopa. So these 5 creatures, you exile with the Shining Shoal, or you exile with the Gemstone, or if they're black, which would be these 5, you can Sickening Shoal, and then it's exile, then you pull from Eternity it. Grizzle Daddy's Big Money. Oh, these are donated. These are donated, McTaters. It's funny though, you're not the first person to act that. You're like, Spawn, why are you always like tight on cash for Moto, and then yet you have 2 Grizzlebrands. These were both gifts. These were both donated to us. Both of them. So, if you wonder why I'm always trying to brew on a budget, yet I'm sitting here with 2 Grizzlebrands, that's why. They were a gift. So, hopefully that clears up any questions. If I happen to have a money card, it was likely a gift. It was very much likely a gift. Okay, Ghost Quarter. Yeah, my mana base is horrendous for this, though. It is most excellent, Naders. I wouldn't be able to do this like I do this without you guys. You guys don't know how much you mean to the stream. You really do. Well, there wouldn't be any point to stream if there were no viewers, right? But... well, I guess if you wanted just a place to record something to put on... well, you better off just recording and putting it on YouTube. No, I mean, I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys really are important to me. Hopefully you noticed that, maybe compared to some other streamers you've seen before, something that I took away from when I used to be a viewer, just like you guys, is I always kind of wished that the streamer would interact a little more with the chat. I understand that some streams are full of a lot of people and they can't get to everybody's question. But certainly, since there's only about, what, 50 of us here? Certainly, since there's only about... okay, 100 of us here. Since there's only 100 of us here, and there's only a certain percentage of you guys typing to me, I can absolutely get to all or most of your comments and questions. And that's kind of what I want. That's kind of what I'm going for. Cool to see you doing Modern. Last time I was here, you were playing Legacy, or was it Vintage? I do both. Taters. Airing says I got over 100. Yes, you are correct. I do play Legacy mostly. We're just messing around with Modern for a little bit. It is a brewer's format. You can get it. Well, you can brew in it, but it doesn't mean they're going to be successful. We play Vintage too, Taters McTaters. I have a couple Vintage decks. They're on hiatus though. I gave back the cards we were borrowing, so neither of them work now. I take it back. The Madness deck will still work. It's just gonna have a slightly worse sideboard. However, we're gonna go get Godless Shrine. Thank goodness we have a black source. I like how it lets you pay life even though it's tapped anyway. We can't really play the Lumberjack anymore. Buck Plaza needs an Herb. Oh, I wasn't running one, I don't think, Kofnik. No. Even though you run Damnation. I mean, it depends on your mana base, Kofnik. It depends on your mana base. I mean, you're gonna build it the way that you want to build it, or what cards you have available to yourself. Ooh. Tap Drowned Catacomb. We're gonna lose to this, guys. That's very sad. I mean, I probably should just Tech Edge the Crumbling. I probably should have last turn. I don't know why I didn't. What do you got for me? Heartless Summoning? Okay, so he should be able to combo now, right? Okay, he has the loot. Does he have the payoff spell, though? Return the Mind Crank. So it looks like he shoved 2 combos into one. Because Heartless Summoning Mirror Retriever is an infinite loop. Does he have the second Retriever? No, he's just casting a Mind Crank. Okay. I mean, this is an infinite loop if he has, like, a Grape Shot. I actually built that deck a long time ago. Come on, give me something. Another Shoal? Alright. Well, if I draw another black source, I'm hard casting the Titan. So I think we just chill. We could also just discard the Grave Titan if we has to be a black source. You can Ghost Quarter Flagstones and get a basic and a plane, says Rufio. Oh, you're totally right. Ghost Quarter my Flagstones, get a swamp. You're right. Would that have been enough mana that turn? Hang on. Float off the Flagstone. No, but the card you get off the Flagstone is tapped, Rufio. It's... is that netting mana or not? Hang on. Let me think about it. Ghost Quarter, my Flagstone. Okay, float white, Ghost Quarter, my Flagstone. Get a tapped land, but get a basic swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still 5. Yeah, it's still 5, Rufio. Okay, so now he's got the payoff spell. He's got the Perilous Mirror. This is another way to do the infinite combo. Oh, that's what he's trying to do. Weird. Wouldn't it be better just to do an infinite combo just with these 3 cards and then a storm card? Alter the Brood. Okay, so Alter the Brood looping Mirror Retrievers. That should do it too. Yeah, it's not netting, but fixing. I'm fine with fixing the colors with you, it's just we... Okay, so Mirror Retriever, Get Back Retriever, trigger the Altar. We should lose here, he should be able to mill the entire deck. I'll let him go through this sequence a few more times though, because if you haven't seen this before, this might be new. So what he's doing, albeit in a really horrendous looking shell, no offense, it's still cool. I've actually myself played Heartless summoning. Yep. We'll go ahead and F6. Yeah, he does have the second Retriever, blah. But for those of you who haven't seen it, I mean, I'm gonna let him mill me so you guys can see the loop, but just understand that it is an infinite loop. Yeah, I know, Captain. But normally I would concede just so he doesn't see my graveyard, so he doesn't get the information. He is going to mill the entire deck. And, you know, unless you have something like Emrakul in the list, this always yield. Yes. Well, we can scoop here. Are you guys all aware that it is an infinite loop, that due to the Heartless, he can just keep looping this, right? You guys understand? Okay. You guys will get that, right? Alright, let's sideboard. Hopefully you guys get that. Hopefully it makes sense. So things that we can do. Let's sideboard. We can trim some of the reanimate targets. I think the ones that we want most are the ones that will close the game quickly. We don't necessarily need the utility. I think I own a Spine. You could name black. Seemed like you had a lot of black cards. So what do we like here? Thoughtseizes. Absolutely. Paths out. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want. Celestial Purge as well. That takes care of the Heartless. Doesn't want to play me? Alright. But that's how I would board. Those cards come in, and then we would probably bring out Elish and the Imperial. Alright. I guess I don't want to play you either. We didn't get to really showcase, though, what the deck can really do. I mean, it really... You don't even have to have the Dark Deal for the deck to be sweet. You don't. Oh, it's my song. It's my song. Although it's 4 in the morning, so I probably shouldn't sing it. But I like this one. What were some other decks we brewed the other day? Naya Arya. This was a newer deck. This one was fun. The point was to win with the Mael's Arya whilst stalling the board. This is another deck we can't play, though, because Naya the Reliquary is busted right now. Unfortunately. But this was a really cool deck. It was a Glittering Wish deck. Gosh, this deck was so much fun. It takes forever to win, but very fun deck. A lot of combo decks just scoop after game 1. Well, that's lame. Lame. Although I'm kind of losing my voice, I probably shouldn't sing this one.